Hello, everybody. Today I have the results of a draft. And if you don't know what a draft is, stay tuned after I go through all these cards. There are 60 of them, all autographs. Stay tuned for after this, and I'll explain what a draft is. If you get bored at any point, I'll put the time in the description at which I start explaining how I got the cards. But basically let's just do this. We'll go through the cards. There's a stack of American League and a stack of National League. And this is the order in which I drafted these cards. So here we go with the American League. Jim Holt. And I will go fast because this will be a 40-minute video if I don't. Don Schultz or Schultze, I actually don't know. I don't remember him. Steve McCaddy. Buck Martinez. That one turned out really nice. Todd Jones. You know I love me some Stadium Club. Chris Hoyles. 92 Stadium Club. Probably my least favorite year. Frank Sweet Music Viola. Ezekiel Carrera. Jared Sandberg. Yes, the son of Ryan Sandberg, for those of you that don't know. Jason Tyner on some shiny chrome. Richard Hidalgo. Scott Aldred. Carlos Baerga. All-time great Indian. Ramon Santiago. Bob Stanley. Franklin, Death to Flying Things, Gutierrez. Really liked him when he was on the Mariners. He got injured too much, unfortunately. Brandon Snyder. Steve Klein. Xavier Avery. J.R. House. Who do we got here? Vinny Chuck. Garth Orge. Mark Wagner. Dustin McGowan. Scott Aldred. Dave Borkowski. Jerry Brown. Jabari Blash. Another Steve McCaddy. Sean Henn. That is the American League. 30 cards there. Another 30 cards, National League. Whoops. Coming in to get with it here. Bill Plummer, 73 tops. John Stearns. Brian Harper. Lloyd McClendon. Love me some 92 Ultra. This is Jonathan Hurst on, I believe this is a parallel 95 score. Probably gold or something like that. Tommy Helms, manager card. Gil Heredia. EY Jr. Not a lot of current players, but a few. Kyle Freeland. Tuffy Ghostwitch, rookie card. I wonder who that is with him. I might have to look that up later. Try to figure it out. Bob Scanlon. Todd Benzinger. Brandon Duckworth. Jordan Pacheco. Ruben Gotay. Cole Tucker. Who I'm finally not getting mixed up with Kyle Tucker anymore. This is Sean Burrows, son of former MVP the year I was born in 1974. Corey Wade. Reggie Abercrombie. I'm trying not to do too much editorializing because like I said, I don't want this video to be forever. Steve Foster, Jake Barrett, QMac, Quentin McCracken. That one looks really cool. 97 Leaf. Michael McKerney, Mike Jacobs, Tim Tuffle, Andy Bennis, Matt Capps, rookie card. Terry Bradshaw, he's also a NFL Hall of Famer. I bet you didn't know he was a two-sport athlete. Tom Foley. Love me some old Expos cards. Robert Andino and Matt Hergis. As I explain the draft here, I'm just going to put my number one picks back on top because I don't want to be staring at a Sean Hinn card, quite frankly. So how do drafts work? What is this? How is this? What's going on here? How did I get 60 cards in one day? So in order to get these 60 cards, I had to submit 60 cards. So the drafts that I participate in are through sportscollectors.net, and there's a special forum just for drafts. And basically, whoever hosts the drafts sets forth the guidelines for what the draft is going to look like. So for this particular draft, the guidelines were 2 cards for each team. 2 cards for each team. And I believe there had to be one. No. There had to be major issue, Topps, Flair, Donruss, Upper Deck, Bowman. They had to be clean, no smears, no personalizations, no surprises. Cards had to be in relatively good condition. That was basically it. So basically you pick out what you want to submit. You mail 2 cards from each team, 60 cards total, to the host. He compiles what he got in with a list of people who submitted, and then basically he randomizes the usernames, and I think there were 10 of us, and you just do a draft, a snake style draft. So whoever who got the very first pick in the first round wouldn't draft again until the last pick of the second round, and so on and so forth. So for me, I just tried to concentrate on set needs, and like this Holt and Plummer, and just there were some others that were kind of set hits. That certainly was the 76. The 86s were, there's the Harper. I collect Ultra for that year. And then we started getting into sort of other things. Here's your American League. 86 Topps. 2 of those that I didn't have. And then some Ultra. Just I always get, if I don't have it. Or Stadium Club, rather. More Stadium Clubs. 76 Topps. And so most of the rest of this is, just kind of extras or whatever stuff I don't need for sets. But it's a lot of fun just to mix up a way to get rid of cards you're not using and get some fresh stuff in. So I highly recommend if you're on sportscollectors.net. If you're not, consider joining. If you're into autographs or anything, it's like really almost a mandatory if you want to do it right. It's $15 a year. Best $15 I spend. And don't tell Jay Gross, the site owner, but I'd probably pay $100 to be a member of the site. So I'm hoping he doesn't hear this and decide to do a rate hike, but I'm good through next October. So anyway, that's it for today. Let me know, did you see something that was like really cool, or is one of these guys like a high school friend of yours, or anything interesting to sort of add? Like I said, I didn't really editorialize at all because I didn't want this video to be 40 minutes. But anyway, there's some interesting stuff in there. There's 2 for each team, so hopefully anybody that watches this video, might see something kind of interesting that helps them take a little walk down memory lane, or or just remembers a story about a player they had forgotten about or something like that. Anyway, that's it for Saturday, and I hope you have a great weekend. Over and out.